Look at this banana. Oh my. Hello YouTube world, Pretend Farmer here. Not a real farmer, just pretending. If you're thinking about getting rabbits, you want to watch this video because we're going to show pretty much everything that's involved in cleaning up the mess they make, what we feed them, and just kind of how much time it takes to really care for these things. Big Bertha here's a Flemish giant. You can tell by her big feet and her double quadruple chin. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing to know about rabbits is they require clean living conditions, but they themselves are not all that clean. What I mean by that is they make a really big mess. Let me show you what we're working with here. Ugh. Nice little hole they're trying to dig. We're kind of letting them roam in a kennel like dogs, so we got to shovel up their litter off the ground as best we can. We're going to put down fresh bedding, which in our case is straw. We had tons of trouble with them digging holes for the first several months we had them. As you can see, we're down to bare ground right now. We're going to put them down to fresh bedding of straw so that they can kind of have some cushion here. But ultimately, we had to put down some welded wire fencing or netting and just kind of staple that down into the ground to keep them from digging holes. And we've done this all throughout the entire pen, even zip tied it around the edges so that they can't squeeze under the bars. And it has worked very well. There has been no issues with holes since. As you can see, the one hole they tried to dig, they hit some wire and stopped. So, you know, ideally we keep a couple inches of bedding on top of this. They never even come in contact with the wire. But if they try and dig down, they're gonna eventually hit this and it stops them in their tracks. We're gonna give them some pellets along with this. But as you can see, peppers, squash, carrots, celery, lettuce, they like all these fresh veggies in addition to their pellets. And these rabbits eat well. Gonna go ahead and throw some rabbit pellets in their bowl here. Whew. Gotta have the Diet Coke. It's an absolute necessity when you're doing this in August. Let me show you what we got. So you come in the pen. Now we've got clean, fresh straw bedding. You don't have to use straw. You can use wood chips or whatever you prefer. We just like straw because it's cheap and easily replenishable. We got a pile of their veggies there for treats. They have a drink bottle over there attached to the other side of the fence, along with 2 water bowls that we just filled. This was intentionally meant to just kind of be a shelter for them to take shade in. I think it mainly gets used as a bathroom. It's an old dog house. We simply filled it with shavings. I think they'll be easier to change and hopefully make it smell a little better since it is kind of their porta-john apparently. Going into the main house here, we have their pellets in bowls sitting inside of a big, probably 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot plastic pan that we can easily clean out because they will make a mess. There's our black beast taking a little nap there in her fresh straw bedding. The whole floor is covered with clean bedding. We scooped out all the old litter. Everything's clean. This really ought to be done about once every 2-3 weeks. And you can tell it is hot. Look at her sitting over there panting. You can see her fur jiggling. That's just, it has been ridiculously hot. Those are, oh, they're kind of hanging on to each other for dear life like I'm getting ready to kill them. They don't know what's going on. It's like Titanic. I'll never let go. You're just fat. Good grief. Phew. I'll be honest, the pretend farmer isn't much different than the bunnies. We're out here gasping for air. We perspired through our new Under Armour Performance Farm clothing, and it's really been just hot and muggy this July, which is why we haven't even been making many videos. It's just too uncomfortable to be outside right now, but that's okay. A couple more weeks, fall's coming. We're gonna start cranking out some good fall footage, and we won't have to soak through our clothes with perspiration to do so. Much more enjoyable time of year coming up. We hope you like our clean bunny pen. And if you got bunnies or you're thinking about getting bunnies, we hope this has been helpful to you. Feel free to leave any comments or drop any questions down in the comment section. We'll try and answer them. Pretend Farmer with his Diet Coke. We're signing out.